Finally, someone is telling it like it is. Listen to this. I'm proud of Ted Cruz.
The machinery of the federal government should not be used as a tool to target and persecute your political opponents. Unfortunately, we see over and over again efforts to politicize acts of violence. When it comes to white supremacy, when it comes to vicious hate groups like the Klan or the Nazi Party, in my view, they are unequivocally hateful, bigoted, racist morons who should be denounced and despised. I do think my colleagues on the Democratic side of the aisle try very hard to erase the history of the Klan, that it was formed by elected Democrats, that its leadership was almost entirely elected Democrats, that the authors of the Jim Crow laws were without exception elected Democrats. And I also think today's congressional Democrats try to use the charge of white supremacy, which is undoubtedly evil, bigoted, and wrong, and weaponized by their own party. They try to use that as a proxy for attacking a political party they disagree with. And they do so by diminishing anti-Jewish violence, anti-Asian violence, violence directed at white people, violence directed at police. My view is simple. Violence is always wrong. Whatever your ideology, left wing, right wing, no wings. If you are seeking to hurt people, it is wrong. Is violence from white supremacist extremist organizations a problem? Absolutely. As is violence from other hate groups. The Brooklyn subway shooter was a known black supremacist who called for racial violence. The Waukesha attacker who murdered 6 people driving an SUV into a Christmas parade was a viciously left-wing black nationalist bigot. 2016, another black nationalist gunned down 5 police officers in Dallas. I was there with President Obama at the funeral for those police officers.
Wow.
He did so on explicitly racial grounds. In 2019, 2 anti-Semitic domestic terrorists gunned down 4 people in a kosher grocery store. San Francisco in the past year has seen a 567% increase in anti-Asian violence. Anti-Jewish hate crimes in New York City are up 148% in the first quarter of 2022 compared to the first quarter of 2021. And then, of course, we have the violence of the Antifa riots and the Black Lives Matter riots that racked this country. As stores were looted, police cars were firebombed, people were assaulted, people were murdered. My colleagues on the Democratic side of the aisle sought to excuse, sought to apologize for, even went so far as raised money to bail out of jail the violent rioters committing these acts of violence.
Kamala Harris, Jussie Smollett. Yep.
Violence. When it comes to violence, the Department of Justice should not treat it as an excuse simply to target the political opponents of whatever administration is in power, Republican or Democrat, but instead, violent crime should be prosecuted vigorously across the board to keep people safe.
Okay, I see you, Ted Cruz. Finally, somebody said it. Democrats are the party of the KKK, the party of slavery, the party of white supremacists. They are. It is their history, bro. But every single time there's a tragedy, Every single time something is happening, like a shooting, Democrats are the first one pointing the finger at the opposition. Oh yeah, it's them, it's them, it's them. Bro, how about we focus on the actual criminal? Let's talk about the criminal, the person who is evil enough to commit those type of crime. Let's grab that person, put them in jail. No. Democrats don't want to do that. Yeah, you saw what happened with the Black Lives Matter protest. All those people were bailed out by people like, yeah, Kamala Harris. Yeah. So shout out to Ted Cruz for coming out and finally saying what everybody knows is true. Democrats are the party of racism. They are. That's why every single time, every little occasion they have, they'll use the race card and they'll start pointing the fingers. That's what they do, bro. It's like a policy for them. That's what they do. And then look at all the major Democrat cities. Look at the crime. Have you looked at California, New York? Bro, finally somebody said something. Let's just hope now that this is not just good talking point. Something good might happen from this. I don't know what, but let's hope something happened, right? But I like the fact that there was a silence there, okay? And I'll put the video link in the description if you want to watch the whole speech. Let me know what you think about this video, and God bless you.